While you might never get your cordial invite to Downton Abbey, these locations offer up the next best thing. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 places to visit if you're a Downton Abbey fan. For this list, we've taken a look at places featured in the hit British series that you can actually visit if you wish to get a more immersive Downton experience. A few minor spoilers are ahead. Number 10. West Wycombe House. Lady Rosamund Painswick, Lord Grantham's sister, makes this stately home her residence when not in the capital.
You don't think we should have waited?
No. Why should your delicious dinner be spoiled just because Rose has forgotten the time?
Furthermore, the house was used for several different interior shots during the second half of the series.
And please don't say you were talking and you lost all track of time. Quite apart from the morality, or lack of it in this situation, you do realize you are taking a great risk.
Built in the late 1700s, West Wycombe House was designed as a country retreat for Sir Francis Dashwood's second baronet, but has been run by the National Trust since 1943. Although it now functions as a museum and is open to the public for viewing, its contents are still owned by Sir Edward Dashwood.
So I'd be welcome in your drawing room, would I? Have you met my niece and her charming bastard?
Those wishing to visit the museum should plan ahead, as it's only accessible for tours a few months out of the year. Number 9. Horsted Keynes Station.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think you must get aboard.
This train station is used throughout the series and for several notable events, including Edith's Season 5 return to Downton, when Mr. Drew conceives of a plan to reunite her with her daughter. Used as Downton Railway Station in the series, Horsted Keynes Station is in fact an active station situated in West Sussex. More than just a stop on a line, there is lots here for interested fans to see and participate in.
Feels like a holiday, doesn't it?
Oh, don't worry. It won't feel like a holiday once we get there.
Set along the Bluebell Railway, events are held on the rail line, including the Santa specials around Christmas, which includes a Victorian fairground and Christmas pantry, and an afternoon tea.
Get aboard before I get cross with you.
Number 8. Lincoln Castle. In the series, when John Bates is accused of murder, he is sent to York Prison.
Anna, you must prepare for the worst. I'm not saying it'll happen, but you must prepare for it.
In actual fact, the prison was a part of Lincoln Castle. Built in the 11th century by none other than William the Conqueror, the fortress was used as both a court and a jail in the Victorian era.
Search the bunk, please.
Now operating as a museum, visitors are welcome to take tours of the medieval castle. If ancient jail cells don't pique your interest, the castle hosts a special Magna Carta exhibit. An original copy of the important document has been kept on ground since 1215.
Haven't you anything better to do?
I have not. Because I'd rather work to get you free than dine with the king at Buckingham Palace.
Number 7. Lancaster House.
I'm joining them for the supper afterwards at the palace.
Since interior filming access to the real Buckingham Palace is nigh impossible to get, this place in West End London has been used on more than one occasion. In Downton Abbey, the interiors of the house were used during the 2013 Christmas special.
The Countess of Grantham presenting the Lady Rose McClare.
Thank you, Lady Grey.
Managed by the Foreign and Commonwealth Office, it often hosts important government functions and is therefore infrequently open for public viewing. However, it's not entirely off limits, and those who check back regularly should take the opportunity should the chance for a tour arise, as it would make for a very special visit.
Lady Rose is Lord Flintshire daughter, sir.
Ah.
Number 6. Alnwick Castle.
Do you really want tea in the library, my lady? Apparently, tea is normally served in the ante-library here.
How interesting, Stowe. But we will have it in the library.
Alnwick Castle first appeared in the 2014 Downton Abbey Christmas special as Lancaster Castle, owned by the Marquess of Hexham but rented out to Lord Cinderby for a grousing party. Built in the 11th century, this ancient castle is the traditional seat and present-day family home of the Duke of Northumberland. However, the castle is now used as a major tourist attraction, receiving roughly 800,000 visitors a year as of 2012.
We're not shooting tomorrow, so would you like to see the estate?
What fun that would be, don't you think so, Robert?
As the filming location for several productions, most notably the Harry Potter franchise, the attractions and events it offers tend to be geared more towards that fandom. However, that doesn't mean that a Downton Abbey fan can't have an exceptional time.
I'm glad to find you here and not in bed.
Number 5. The Criterion.
I love the Criterion.
Not much had to be done to spruce up this lavish 1873 Neo-Byzantine-styled restaurant for its role on Downton Abbey back in Season 4.
You look very glamorous.
I thought I'd make a bit of an effort.
Glad you did.
Like the Rules restaurant in Hoxton Hall, this venue fit right in with the show's evolving aesthetic. For years, this esteemed establishment proudly demonstrated the tastes of a bygone era. But having faced its share of financial troubles, changes have since been made. In 2015, it was rechristened Savini at Criterion, but it closed again in mid-2018, only to be reopened as Italian restaurant Granaio later that year.
Drinking and dining in a smart London restaurant. Can you imagine being allowed to do anything of the sort 5 years ago, never mind 10?
The war changed everything.
Number 4. Inveraray Castle.
Welcome to the Highlands.
Real-life Inveraray Castle was used in the 2012 Christmas special as Donegal Castle, the home to Hugh, Susan, and Rose McClare, relatives of the Crawley family.
Well, I can't imagine Mr. Gregson finds himself at Donegal Castle very often, or anywhere like it.
Mary, that sounds very snobbish.
The castle was first constructed on the estate in the 1400s, although the present, gorgeous, and iconic structure dates back to the 1740s when the first stone was laid, and then some reconstruction and additions in 1877 due to a fire. Inveraray does not play up its ties to the popular series, yet still holds regular events and offers tours, with a tea room and gardens open to the public as well. Number 3. Basildon Park.
Mother! I'm so sorry. I thought you said you'd be here after 5.
Well, we just got away early. I didn't think I had to make an appointment.
Located south of Goring-on-Thames in Berkshire, and far from London, the interiors of the stately manor nonetheless double as Grantham House, the London summer residence of the Crawley family.
What? A card game? Here? And what are the ladies supposed to do? Put feathers in their hair? And light the gentlemen's cigars?
Built in the late 1700s and under the care of the National Trust since 1978, this Georgian mansion hosts tours, events, art exhibits, and nature excursions, among other things. Proud of its inclusion on Downton Abbey, the daily tours are happy to discuss its use as a filming location, giving fans behind-the-scenes information about the show.
You honor this house with your presence, sir. I don't know if the dancing started yet, but perhaps His Royal Highness and Rose could...
Would you permit me to open the ball?
Number 2. Bampton.
Here we are, ma'am. Crawley House.
What would Downton Abbey be without the quaint surrounding village of Downton? As captivating as any of the grand houses and manors featured on the show, fans who truly want to immerse themselves in the world of Downton Abbey need only to head to the village of Bampton.
Don't worry. I haven't come to undo your good work of the other night.
You must have been up before the servants.
They were rather surprised to see me.
Located 20 miles southwest of Oxford, there are tours based out of London and Bath to help guide visitors around. For those going on their own, a must-visit site is the Church of St. Mary the Virgin, whose exterior and interior have both been used in the series.
You came. To be honest, I wasn't completely sure you would.
I'm glad to hear it. I should hate to be predictable.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Highclere Castle.
Come war and peace, Downton still stands and the Crawleys are still in it.
There could be no other choice for our top spot. The location of the titular home itself, Highclere Castle, is the top destination for any casual or superfan of Downton Abbey.
I shall be Countess of Grantham one day, and in my book, the Countess of Grantham lives at Downton Abbey.
The Herbert family home and residence, as well as the country seat for the Earl of Carnarvon, the castle hosts galleries, gardens, and museums on top of its function as a prime filming location. Visitors should plan accordingly, as the castle tends to close for the winter months. However, ever moving into the future, there is now a handy app to allow would-be visitors to explore from home.
So, here we are again. I'm beginning to find Downton quite homelike.
Good. You're very welcome. As long as you behave.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.